A Python Frag build, you say? You've done one. This is version 2. For those of you commanders who have actually spent the arcs and are using the Pythom Mk2, you will find out that it is a formidable PvE/PvP ship. I've been using it for bounty hunting quite recently, and I have been astounded how it just cuts through ship's shields with the right build out. This is the version 2 of the build out I did with Pacifier Frag Cannons. It's a real destroyer of ships. Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Yes folks, it's yet another Pythom Mk2 build video, but before you turn off, this one's a doozy for player via player and player via environment, and it's all about frag cannons. Now, I've been fortunate enough to unlock Pacifier Frag Cannons, but this build is great for player versus environment, player versus player with frag cannons, whether they be Pacifier or normal frag cannons. Okay, so people who are going, oh, I haven't done the engineering, don't worry about that. The build still stands tall. If you get the basic ship, no worries. If you get the advanced ship, then you're going to have a lot of the modules already unlocked for you. A little bit of engineering is going to be required to make this OP, but, you know, to be fair, you've got to put a bit into the game to get a bit out of it. For those people who haven't done the engineering, you're going to have a slightly different result, but still a good result anyway. But this is my full Pythom Mk2 engineered build. I've spent quite a few weeks on this, and we're going to go through it right now, step by step, right into the kit out section and the engineering section. Right, here we go. With the Fragger version 2, which it's not lost on me, it's a Pythom Mk2 with a Fragger build version 2. Now, quite a few of you have turned around and said that, hey Ricardo, you know, corrosive damage does not stack. That's not the only thing that doesn't stack as well. Drag munitions do not stack, scramble spectrum doesn't stack, concordant sequence are also reported not to stack. What does stack, however, is thermal shock, regeneration sequence, and feedback cascade, apparently, although I'm happy to be proved wrong. Either way, I've made some changes to the build, especially around the Pacifier Frag Cannons. So, look at the modifications. I've gone for double shot, screening shell. Okay, now screening shell is great, as it says here, decreased reload times and increasing the effectiveness against munitions. Whatever, decreased reload times is good for me. Plus, I've got double shot. Double whammy, getting it in there. Same for the one below it, and that one. And when we get down here, I've gone for incendiary rounds. Right, big old incendiary rounds. In the 2, the normal frag cannon, because of course these are all pacifiers, I've gone for double shot, drag munitions, drive weakened, experimental munitions that disrupt the engine exhaust flow on the target, temporarily preventing engine power distribution from increasing thrust. Basically, they can't boost away, so it gives you a little bit of a chance to lay down more damage on it. Now, I have then gone for a little cheeky multi-cannon. Gimbaled multi-cannon that's got the corrosive shell on it and a high capacity magazine. Wonderful. I'm happy with this build. Totally happy with this build. In the utility mount, I've gone for a kill warrant scanner should I want to make a little bit of extra cash. It's long range, all tricked up. I've got the heatsink launcher, which, you know, hey, I could trick that up if I wanted to for more ammunition. I've gone for a shield booster, heavy duty shield booster, another heatsink launcher that is tricked up, another shield booster, heavy shield booster, and I've got a heavy duty shield booster with a little bit of flow control. As you can see here down here with the power, I'm getting close to the 33.26 megawatts I've got allocated. Military grade composite modifications, heavy duty armor, a little bit of deep plating. The power plant, as you can see, it's got overcharged power plant on that as well. I could also stick monstered on it. Heavy duty drive tuning with drag drives, give me that boost and all that speed. Frame shift drive, SCO, super cruise overcharge with a bit of mass manager on there, increased range. Life support, I've gone for lightweight. Power distributor, I've gone for charge enhanced. Sensors, long range. Long range sensors, however, I have got kind of short range weapons on there. Anyway, whatever, that could be changed out. If you wanted to go for lightweight, for example, and save yourself a couple of extra pounds, you could do. And of course, the go-go juice for the fuel tank. Now, prismatic shields. There you go. I've got modifications on here for reinforced shields. I've got a frameshift drive booster on there as well to give me that 9.25 light years extra range. Hull reinforcements, you know it, heavy duty. Module, there it is, another hull reinforcement. And I've also got detailed surface scanner as well, just in case, expanded probe scanning radius. I really have tricked this ship up. If we come out of here and into the ship stats, now it can be a bit better, especially with the armor, and when I get more materials I will trick it up, but the shield health is knocking on the door of 1626 and the armor health of 1780 with a 32.60 light year jump range, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can take down the big ships, good old couple of shots. Trickier are the ships like the Fer-de-Lance. That's going to take a little bit of jousting in regards to combat, if you know what I mean. Wearing them down. Their manoeuvrability and the Python's manoeuvrability, especially with my combat style, is proven to be a little bit, I wouldn't say laborious, it's just a longer process than if you're going up against a Fer-de-Lance, being that problem, or if you're going up, say, against an Anaconda or a Federal Corvette. Pythons, Fer-de-Lance, Mambas, they're in that tricky sort of like same level of manoeuvrability area. Some of the smaller ships, a well-placed double shot from the double shot cannons, take them out virtually straight away. Now check this one out, it's the Falcon de Lacy Pythom Mk2 versus a Federal Corvette. Just see how quickly I chew through this. Utterly amazing. So as you can see, the Pacifier Frag Cannons on the right hand side, they're on my primary fire. I've got my multi-cannon on there as well, chipping away at stuff, okay, with drag on it. No worries, we're chewing through the shields already. Alright, even with my elementary piloting skills, to be perfectly honest with you. As soon as you can land a good hit with those Pacifier Cannons, regardless of all the chaff that these people are putting out, you know, you're gonna be a winner. Now this is a deadly Federal Corvette. You can see there, go through all the ramming tactics and everything. So strong shields, like I mentioned, are a necessity. A lot of these ships as well, I have found in this current mode of play, have had shield cell banks as well. So you've got to ensure you get those shields down as soon as possible. And as soon as you do, it's good night. It's game over for a ship, whether it's an Anaconda, Federal Corvette, that sort of thing. What's going to give you a little bit of beef is similar class fighters, like the Fer-de-Lance. But you can see I've got him down. He's good night. There's a big baboon coming. The bounty and his materials are all mine, I tell you. What a ship this Pythom Mk2 is. Like I say though, now as you know, the Pacifier Frag Cannons are fixed Frag Cannons. However, here's the thing. If you went for a gimbaled normal Frag Cannon, you might have a higher hit and success rate as well. Put the engineering, put the double shot on there, put the screening shell on there, have one with drag, have another one with incendiary and one with corrosive. You would do perfectly fine, and the more nimbler ships would succumb to the power of your Pythom Mk2 frag build. With this, however, you can see we've got the Federal assault ship, a bit more nimble than what we're used to, like the Anaconda and the Python and the Federal Corvette that we've seen in the past, but we're still able to lay a good bit of damage down on him. FDLs, Mambas, they're your real challenge with similar manoeuvrability to the Python as well. Those are the ones I think you've got to be careful for. But as it stands, this build works absolutely perfect. I'm happy with it. I've gone through all the engineering with it, and I've got this to be OP for me. What's your build for bounty hunting? If you've got a frag cannon build, I'd love to find out about it. And if you could post the EDSY link or Coriolis link or whatever link it is, and I must get round to doing that for my videos, for your builds, I'd love to find out what you're doing for them as well. And it's nice to have a bit of a break from a Vargoid war. Well, that's my video on the Pythom Mk2 Fragger build Mark II, following on from obviously the Fragger build Mark I, which was good, but could have been a bit better. I've been Ricardo. Thanks very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you soon in the next Elite Dangerous video. Ciao for now.